Society of Toxicology has a really diverse demographic. We really welcome everyone, and one of the ways that we found people feel welcome is by having special interest groups or affinity groups, of which we have 8 now. And these span anything from women and toxicologists to a Hispanic organization of toxicologists to a recently formed out toxicologist and ally special interest group.
The special interest groups play a pretty important role within the Society of Toxicology community as a whole. They provide a forum for bringing together scientists who share common interest in issues germane to the specific communities. The Women in Toxicology Special Interest Group, also known as WIT, which is a group that I've been a part of for many years, including serving in a variety of leadership positions, was the first SIG and was established back in 2001 to provide leadership for career development opportunities for women toxicologists, to promote and recognize the accomplishment of women toxicologists, and to sponsor scientific and educational programs that advance women toxicologists as well. There's so many things that all of the component groups are engaged in. There's a plethora of opportunities, to serve and to learn. And then as people in the leadership within the component groups observe you doing, they'll likely identify you as someone for leadership positions within the group. And as you gain experience with leadership within these groups, others in the society will begin to take notice as well.
Our committees and our governing groups are a diverse group, making efforts to improve our diversity and our inclusion. This includes over 3 decades worth of an undergraduate program where we brought in over 1,000 students from diverse backgrounds.
I was coming from a historically Black college and university, didn't really know what toxicology was, and was afforded the opportunity to attend the talks and the education that they gave us. It was like, hey, I've actually been doing toxicology. I like this. This is really cool. So just in sitting around that table, a small group, there's like 5 of us undergrads, a couple of host mentors and a peer mentor, they're asking questions and they're looking and talking to me as someone who could potentially be their colleague and offering to guide the course of my life so that I could become one of them.
I think everybody was caused to reflect on things after the killings of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and the subsequent unrest in our cities over the past several months as to whether SOT has been doing enough. So we actively sought feedback, first by having focus groups with selected Black members and Hispanic members of our society, just to hear how we're doing, and then a town hall where we invited everyone from the society. We are taking action on that in terms of having a new and we hope more inclusive mission statement, as well as increasing activities in terms of diversity and demonstrating our commitment to diversity.
Opening that space and saying, hey, we're diverse, but maybe we're not always inclusive, especially when it comes to the reaches of volunteerism. Like, how do you actually be included in committees and things like that people may not be aware of? And once you're in the room, is everyone being listened to? If there are issues they may not necessarily hear at their level, they become aware of it. And it also makes people feel good that they are giving an input to make their society better.
I'm very excited in the direction that the society is going in terms of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I think what we all understand is that our society at large is changing, and the Society of Toxicology needs to keep up in order to continue to grow and have the best science and the best scientists. And for us to be able to make the Society of Toxicology a place where everybody feels welcome and that they are valued most of all for their science is really what our goal is.